Good morning, Hive. So right now, looking at the market, there's actually no structure. Because I was planning some buys, but the buy level are still here as market is going down. When market structure opened, we had our opening on this level right here, this bearish candle. Then formation of a candle was still very choppy. There's a lot of consolidation here before market drop, and market still dropping on this level. Now on this level we have some key levels here, as market has been respecting these levels. So there's also a support level here and a supply level here. Template extended. So now we have some respected levels here. So looking at the market volume right now, there's still not much volume there during those times. So we have to look for some movement. So far, market on the 1 hour is on the support level. Market is now retesting this support time frame, same as our 30 minutes time frame and 15 minutes time frame. So it means we should be looking for more buys rather than sells. We look for buys rather than sells. So first we have to see some confirmation. Good rejection here. If this candle closed below above this resistance, which is the yellow line, the previously one we use, we'll look for some buys. So far we have no confirmation yet. We'll have to wait for that candle to close for potential scalp, because looking at the volume, it's very choppy. Okay, it's not a good straight consecutive bullish candle or consecutive bearish candle from the supply. We had some consecutive candle from the supply. That would be our clean move here. Then started having some consolidations here. So let's see how Monday market treats us. If we find some confirmation, and once we find some, so if we spotted a direction, which is we'll be looking for some buys. Next we'll have to look for some volume, if there's volume, and then we'll look for some confirmation, so for those sniper entries. So again, we'll have to wait. Good morning, and let's just let the market move. Let's see, want those to tap the demand zone, maybe grab some liquidity so we can grab some buys. So let's look for some potential entry once the candle close. Waiting for a bit more volume. I need to see some liquidity grab and the bill on the downside. So looking at the chart, we're hitting some fair value gaps here and demand zone here, and this is one of the major fair value gap. I need this level to get hit. So I need this level to get hit, to get tapped for a potential buys and grab some liquidity if it breaks demand zone and close above the demand zone. If I see any more buy volumes, I'll go for the buy at 3372. Looking at the chart. Alright, a little bit more. Okay, let's continue and grab some of those buys. I am buying now. Gold scalp 3372, 3372. Okay, I'll just be targeting some of these levels here, so make sure you are in the same trades with me right now. Okay, trade still going, trade still going. Guys who are already in profit again, and where you've entered, we are on profits, that is really good. Now let's see how the candle close for a good continuation, good retracements. Trade still moving, guys. We are in profits, so make sure you secure some partials as we are still scalping. But again, our previous candle closed bullish, so expect some more buy side here, but we need to see more confirmations for that bulls to come and buyers can enter the market there. So we'll have to wait for our additional confirmation and entry so we can target the supply zone here. There we go, more volume kicking. Alright, 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 alright. Worth the wait, guys, worth the wait. This train has moved. So being patient with that trade. Being patient with that trade. Alright, so majority has been secured from there. So we just tap our supply zone. So I secured majority on the supply zone. Again, guys, sorry, on our bearish revalue gap. Secured majority on that for bearish revalue gap. Clean. That was really good. Scalp. So at least you got 15 to 20 pips of this entry. 15 to 20 pips of this entry. This trade now hit my break even, guys. We are break even on this trade. First scalp done and secured. So we need to see a lot more confirmations so we can see some long trades targeting some bearish revival gap here and some supply level here. So good stuff right there. Cleared this trade. Made some 25 pips on this trade. That's a good scalp right there. It was floating a while on entry level, so we can see that the market kicked in, tapped the bearish value gap, then market retraced back on our entry. Again, entry from 72 to 73, even 74, guys. You made profits, so make sure you secure that one. We'll wait for our second entry and secure more bags of profit once we see more confirmation on the market. Again, do secure profits, guys. Do secure your profits. Waiting for our second entry. Looking for more confirmations for our second entry. Even if we can do scalps, as long as we guarantee some sniper scalps, that would be really good. 20 pips to 30 pips is very big amount for some scalps already. So do secure your profits already, and let's wait for our second entry. Again guys, do secure your profits. Alright, do secure your profit. That was a good morning already. Good start of the trade. And good job. So let's see for more potential entries and scalps. Again, just scalps because we do not have any momentum or the strong volume yet. As you can see, this is why this is an impulse candle. The strong bearish candle, you can see there are no continuation. After that candle, the market has just consolidated on this level now. So that was only for potential scalp. That's why this move are called impulse move on the market without confirmation, because they are just some noise on the market. All right. Guys, again, if you're satisfied with your profits, you can already stop trading this morning. If you're satisfied and reach your target this morning, we can stop trading. So again, if you reach your profits or your target this morning already, you can stop trading for today and later on. So congrats to those who did. So again, if you've reached your target from our scalps this morning, you can call it a day, you can call it a morning already. You can see this, the market has been consolidating on this level, so there's going to be a lot of noise, and we'll wait for more volume and for our directional momentum candles for our confirmation. Guys, make sure to refresh the stream, YouTube or application, or fast forward the stream to make sure you are on the live session, because the live session is only 5 seconds delay. The live stream is only 5 seconds delay. So just to fix the sync of the stream, fast forward or refresh the stream. So again, just do that, and if you are solved for our morning scalps and morning targets, your day is secured. Good candle here. So let's see if we can look for another buy scalp. Again, let's see if we can look for another buy scalp entries. So I'm not entering any position right now yet because I need to see a good retracement on this bearish block, this bullish value block right here, this bullish FVG. We need to see price retest this so we can see some fair buy price and see some buyers enter the same trades with us in the market for a good potential scalp entry. So created a wick down, respected that level. So let's see if market continues. 7.6 and 3.377. So let's wait for a bit more volume for that scalps. Alright, we can see some kick in volume. So let's enter this trade on our scalps. Enter this trade. Already sent you the trade. Our SL level should be just below this wick of the previous candle. Just below the wick of the previous bullish candle. We can put it even below just the fair value gap, but just for safe side, we'll use it below the wick of the previous candle. So we have some targets here. Alright, so you guys are already in profits. So some targets here, first TP on this level here, some rejection level here, some bearish value gap here, and you can find more TP levels here again. You guys are already in profits. Alright, so if you want to secure your trade, especially with bigger lot size, you can do so. Let's go. Trade is definitely moving on our side already. Forgot to give the first screenshot as an entry. So again, we don't even need an SL anymore, guys. We do not need an SL anymore because we already do SL to BE. There. That's what sniper entries are for. That's what snipers entry are for. Zero drawdown and we'll just make double profits. Guys, we are in massive profits already. Really good trade right now. Good job. Really good candle movement here. Really good candle movements here. So yeah, that's our second entry, sniper entry again. Guys, even if you're late, you should be on profit. Even if you're late, you should be on profit. No excuses, guys. Secure more profits. I'll update the group. Close already. Focus on your own trades. So good job on that. Guys, secure your profits. Secure your profits here. We're already moving. And clean move on the market. Good job, guys. your BE should be hit, your BE should be hit. So again, we'll have to look for another entry targeting this supply zone here. Again, this trade can still go our way, but we already hit our BE as mentioned. SL to break even from that trade. So we'll just wait for another opportunity to give us a good continuation volume. Once a good tap here, maybe grab some liquidity here, we can find another buy entry here targeting the highs. Alright, targeting these levels there for another entry. Again, we made really good profits this morning already. So if you already reach your target, that's enough trading, guys. You can call it a day, you can call it a morning. Retap this bullish revalue gap once I see more candles here. I'm holding a small entry here, a very small entry. Once this candle close above this bearish revalue gap and even above the previous bullish candle, then we can look for our second entry for the buys. Sorry, our third entry for the day. Slow market morning, but we have been able to secure a lot of good profits this morning. So let's see how market reacts, and we'll wait for any more possible entries. Again, after an hour we'll be ending the stream. Made significant profits already this morning, so congrats guys as well, because the volume still not there for a good continuation trade. Looking for some grab on the market from the demand zone and the bullish for buy gap. So let's see if it taps again, grab some liquidity, so we can see a good potential continuation back at this level. So far, mostly impulse move on the market. Lot of impulse here. We're nowhere near the supply zone and a bit further from our demand zone. So these are just impulse entry, impulse move from the market with no confirmation. So do not get FOMO'd. Look for your confirmation, guys. Look for the move, find your time frame, and let the market do its thing. We have no confirmation yet for any possible entries here. Only impulses move, so I'll have to be patient with the market. We already made 2 significant trades, really good profits already, and that's a good morning already for us. Now let's see if we can snipe a third one. Third one on the market. So we just have to wait and be patient. Candle close bullish, but again there is no wick down. First bullish candle, no wick down. probably relied on the first candle here for that wick down, for the bearish candle wick down, but it did not tap any zone here. Just some minor supports at this level, but the major supports are here, so this needs to get at least tapped again for a good continuation, because market can just eat this all back. All this bullish candle move here, market can just continue going back down from there. So far no momentum yet, so there's some volume here, but again there's no direction. Momentum, there's no momentum here yet, mostly impulses, so that's why I wait for a direction, some volume, and find my confirmation. There we can look for every sniper entry guys. 20 pips, 30 pips is already very big profits on my sniper entry, because I'm using a higher lot size, so that means I need to find those sniper entries which has almost 2-0 drawdown. Again, 2-0 drawdown. So once you enter the trade, you'll be on the instant profit side. That means there's a volume, there's a continuation for the trade, and your trade is safe because the SL is already in break even just few minutes later. So that's that. So now I'll just wait for a few more, probably retest this bearish wake up. I'm still have some wick below this level because this bullish candle does not have a wick down, so I'll just have to be patient with the market so far. As mentioned, market just recovered this impulse move with no direction. So that's that. So no confirmation yet, no entries guys. I'm just waiting for a clean setup again for our sniper entry. Like our first entry here, clean entry, second entry as well, good continuation volume of 20 to 30 pips. That's a good move. Expecting a bit more confirmation for another entries. So still waiting for more confirmation. Market has just been consolidating on this level, and no confirmation yet for some buys and sells. Why? We are inside a bearish and a bullish Fibonacci gap. We are inside a bullish and Fibonacci gap, so market are just consolidating inside this level. So already made good trades, already made good 2 trades here. We're just expecting if we can see another potential 3rd trade. So far, the second candle does not have a wick down, so this candle also does not have a wick down, so there's no momentum on this level. So we're still waiting for more pending entries, so let's see. multiple candle, no wicks down, less confirmation. At least this candle needs to have a wick down here, respecting this bullish value gap. It's important because that's why their fair value is, because their fair value price means market is willing to buy on this level and willing to sell on this level. So now it's on the tip of the bearish value gap, it's on the high, so you can see that it tries to break out, market fell back down, so expect some retracement here. Let's see to find our third entry before morning, ending the morning stream. Market price at 337,976. So if there's more volume, let's see if we can find some scalps. Three, 7, 8. Need to see good wick down. Made some wick down back to entry, so let's see if we can see a volume above this level. If we can, maybe we'll just look for another scalps here, because it's still expecting a lot of move from the market, because there's really not much confirmation there. If we enter this setup, our trade stop loss should just be below this bullish value gap. Again, I'm waiting for a bit more wick down. To confirm the trade. Market price is at 3378. Timer is 1 minute and 40. Make sure it is sync with the stream as well. Oh, there's only 5 seconds delay. Market low volume on this level, because this too was based on impulse move. Because there's no wick down, means there's no momentum to keep this market try to retest this level. So we need to see at least some momentum here. From the market. $30 seconds for the candle to close. Still no wick down. At least we need to see a good candle wick down. Good candle wick down. Okay, market is retracing. The good thing is we just broke our bearish fair value gap here. So now we can look for potential buy entries. SL placement would be on below 3376 if we find some entries. Now that's the good retracement down. You can see at your MT5. You can see at your MT5 that the market is retracing here. Good tap. 3379 market price. Alright guys, bit more volume. I'll be entering some trade setup for our scalps. Good wick down, went back up. Enter some buys here on this level. SL here, below the gap. Let's target some levels here. Already entered the trade. 3379. Market price is still at 3379. SL is at 3376, so manage your lot size because there's a distance between our entry and our SL. Manage lot size because we have some distance between entry and SL. If there's any sudden shift in the market, sudden changes, we will find some manual exits on this trade, manually exit the trade. I'll just wait for a little bit more confirmation if we will look for any changes and exits on this trade. But SL is at 3376. Waiting for a candle to close. Waiting for the candle to close, tapping the bullish overlay gap. One minute before the candle closes, so fortunately it just tapped our resistance level here, went for a rejection, tap our bullish value gap for the retest. So we still made a good clean confirmation breaking this level here. I need the candle to close above 3379. We got 10 seconds left for this candle to close. Strong bearish candle here. I think we have to look for a close on this trade, closed on this trade. So closing trade at 3377. 3377. Candle closed a strong bearish, respecting the resistance level, failed to break the high. This trade exited. Exit this trade on this level, 3377. Can come back again to 3378. We'll just look for another entry. It can still respect this bullish overview gap. It can still respect this bullish overview gap, but again, to remove any more risk, you can close the trade. Close the trade manually already. So done this trade. This did not continue with our setup. That would be minus 20 pips on this trade, and that would be covering from our first two trades. Again, this trade can still continue back up. Again, I don't want to risk any more trades. I don't want to risk our entries here, any more entries. This area is still a good potential buy setup, but this is a strong bearish candle formed at a resistance level. So again, market consolidated back to the zone formed from the previous bearish overview gap. So that's 2 wins and 1 loss so far. On this level. So again, I'll still be seeing some movement here. Close at 3377 and 3378 on the previous trade. It can potentially come back to entry, but I'm removing the risk. Removing the risk on this trade. So I'm still expecting some big move here, some buys, because this is the opportunity that we're looking for. It means from here to here, that's 50 pips, and that's 120 pips move for the buys. But we need to see more taps at the demand zone. So look at that, market just lost volume on this level. Consolidation here, good exit because market can continue because it has a really strong bearish move here. Didn't want to go for the sell for any impulse move because we still have the fair value gaps here, so it's probably gonna retest that level. So 2 scalps done, third scalp didn't go our way, and for our I'm still waiting for volume. So this is just a massive noise on consolidation here. Once we see a good potential break above or below that level, we can see a good potential continuation. Only expecting buys for today. I'm only expecting buys for today. Any position on buy can be held, especially if there's low entry, low lot size entry, it can be held. I'm just mostly expecting some buy entries, but I need to see some confirmation first. And if the confirmation changes, that's why we're exiting the trade. It's better to close early on loss than early on profits. Again, it's better to close early on loss than close early on your profits. It's easier to recover the loss. So you can be disciplined and practice holding TP levels. So again, it's easier to recover a small loss than a bigger loss. So let's see if we can look for more possible entries today, this time. Alright, again, this level can still hold. Again, this is a bullish fair value gap, so market can hold this level. But there's no volume to support the trades. This analysis can go our way, but again, we're looking for volume. We found the direction, that's why we are mostly on the buy side, because the sell side is mostly just liquidity, just grabbing the lows, alright, so they're just mostly grabbing the lows. Next is I want to see a candle break above this level because I really want to find a good buy positions here. Alright, some good buy positions here, targeting this and this. So already exited this trade. I don't want to involve any more risk. I need to see confirmation. At least 3 consecutive bullish candle creates a new bullish fair value gap. So this candle is really good. 3376. So this candle is really good. It grabbed liquidity on this bullish fair value gap. Now I want to see this close a strong candle, creates a bullish fair value gap from this candle, from the previous candle to the third candle for any more possible entries. If not, market can just continue to drop down, retest this bearish fair value gap, and grab more liquidity here. But again, this is a long setup, so we have to be patient for the market, because right now there is a minor resistance level here. Minor resistance at 3379.4. So market is still unstable. Again, it's still Monday, guys. Monday trades, Monday morning. So let's just see how the market goes again. But Overall, I'm still ahead on profits. We made good significant profits from the first trade and the second trade. Good trades made from the first trade and the second trade. So that's really good. And for the third trade, exited early, didn't want to risk any more of our trades on the market because strong bearish candle here. Now we can see some consolidation here. So now we'll just be stuck on the market. Regardless if it goes the right direction or the opposite direction, we change of analysis, always respect the change of analysis. If the trade doesn't go your way, you remove the risk and look for another potential setup. So that's that. So now just market is just good close here. Overall, we'll be ending the stream soon. We already passed our initial stage for our live stream, the initial time frame as well. 2 entries for the buys, good 30 pips move, good 20 pips, 25 pips move. We got one loss here again, same as 20 pips as well. So let's see later on, because later at New York and London session there's gonna be a lot of volume, because if there's less volume at Asia session, we can expect a lot of volume later at London and New York session. So any more entries I'll just send to the premium group, alright, because I'm expecting to make more later on, because we made significant good entries already this morning. So overall, that's 2 out of 3 trades successful. 2 out of 3 trades this morning, just scalps, because there's no continuation direction. There's quite a lot of noise this morning, no direction, no volume, and you can see that the market movement is very choppy. So that's that. So I'll be ending the stream at around 7:30 at least. See how the market goes. We'll see volume. Once we see some New York session, maybe around 10 a.m. Sorry, some London session at around 10 a.m. Once we see some volumes there, we can see a good continuation. That's already 15 minutes candle right there with 0 movement and stuck at 3377. So that's that. Still a good morning for us with 2 out of 3 trades win. See ya, bro. See you guys. Okay. So you can see good liquidity again. Market tries to do the same. I'm still waiting for the same thing again. If this candle closes strong bullish candle, creates a bullish Ferrari gap, that would be a good potential re-entry. But the volume is still low, so we'll see. Overall, really good morning so far. Made really good profits here. Just look at that, 0 drawdown, guys. That's 0 drawdown from our entry after the tap on the bottom here. 0 drawdown entry here. Made good move up to here. Second entry, clean move here. Still floated a lot on the range of profits, but I suggested to close that trade as well. Third entry didn't go our way, respected the minor support here, then made a lot of noise here, so means volume was not our way. Even if the direction goes our way, volume still not there to support it. That's for now. So probably see you later at New York and London session. Any more trades will be sent to our premium group. Alright? Have a good morning, everyone, and continue your day profitable. Take care. So let's see again, same analysis as before. If this candle close bullish candle right now, good bullish close for a good potential buy. So gold, for a good potential fourth entry. Same analysis as before, I just want to see a little bit more wick down. Alright, good wick down there. Trade 378, trade 379. I want this level to be respected, so we have our SL. We have our entry SL and TP. Let's see if market respects this level here. Okay, the good retest. Now I need to see some volume on this candle. Let's wait for confirmation before we jump in for another setup. Seeing good volumes now. Good retest. Good candle movement. We can still wait for a candle to close for that confirmation. If candle close above this level, or even just inside the wick level here, from the top of this wick to the close of this bearish candle, if candle close good strong bearish above, strong bullish above this resistance, minor resistance, and on inside the wick, we can find a good potential buy. Getting ready for some market movement. So I'm seeing some good volumes now. Market's showing some volatility here. "30 seconds on the candle to close. I need it to close above 3379. Need it to close above 3379.40. Really weak candle here. Really weak, but if this candle keeps continuing, breaks the high, and a good place for some opportunity there. Candle still closed below our resistance level, so this resistance is quite holding on the smaller time frame. In 15 minutes, still on the bearish rally gap here, so needs a strong break above that level. Targeting the next bearish rally gap at 3384, 3391 to 3393. Good tap on the demand zone. 15 minutes time frame. Need to see some volume here. Still waiting. Let's see how the market taps this level here. Alright, seeing some volume right now. The buyer's volume, but I'm not seeing any wicks down. So this might be a quick sweep. Just some sweep on the highs. If it made some sweep here and candle close a strong bearish candle, then this move will probably likely go for this bearish move here. So that would be a sell. So we have to wait and see how this candle closes. But that made a good wick down. If this closes a strong bullish candle, some breaks its own high, that would be a good confirmation. Slow market move this Monday, still Monday guys. Slow market move, able to secure 2 trades, lost 1 trade, closed at near entry. This trade is still going. So overall I think that would be it for today. So we hit our 7:30 mark, and any more entries I'll just send it to our premium group. Again, any more entries will just be sent to our premium group, because I've mentioned earlier on our first or second trade, if you reach your target this morning, you don't have to trade anymore guys. You do not have to trade anymore. You can call it a day. So this is just 2 consecutive candles. This candle is bullish on MT5. If this breaks below this level here, you can find some good scalps for the sells. Close below this bullish or value gap. You got 50 seconds for some potential sell. It will create a bearish for value gap here. Alright, I can look for some potential gold sell scalp. "20 seconds. Good bearish candle here. But there's still a bullish fair value gap here. So your best entry is once this bullish fair value gap is broken. But this momentum here shows a good potential drop back to the demand zone, because we need to see good retracement for a good continuation. Good retracement shows a good continuation. Good level close, strong candle. Need to see a good wick up, respects this bearish fair value gap. Again, this good place for some sell. This candle, good wick up, grab liquidity above the high, strong candle close. It means made a strong wick and close clean bottom, clean close for the candle, bearish candle. So find some entries at 7.5, 7.6, 7.7 for some sells. So just wait for some volume to create those retracement on the bearish revival gap. So candles moving here. So best possible entry would be around 7.5 to 7.6 on this entry to at least 77. I want to see a little bit more retracement for that one. There you go. Good move. This is a good potential setup here. Good potential setup. So I'm still waiting for a bit more confirmation. So that will be targeting here. SL would be just above this bullish revival gap. Bearish revival gap. But we'll enter this trade once you see this candle close as a bearish candle. Once you see this candle close as a bearish candle, we can potentially enter for those sell. Again, I have not sent a sell yet. Still waiting. This is just the potential setup if we see a good candle close on this current candle. So good retracement here. Waiting for a bit more volume because market is stuck on this level. So entries at around 7.5, 7.6 if this trade goes our way for the potential sell. Still waiting. Still waiting. Now this candle just lost a lot of volume. Still waiting. At entry level. No market movement, just stuck here. But today I'm mostly only looking for some buys, but if there's any sell confirmation, then we'll just take those scalps as well. Not much confirmation here. Anyway, that's that. I'll leave it there. So let's see how the market goes. Market showing strong momentum here. This candle has no wick up. No wick up. You can see if it breaks the low for potential continuation. Breaks the low at 3.8 for potential sell. But this is some impulse move. Again, impulse mode, so market can just recover this for a while. So this bullish candle already removed a good clean confirmation. If this bullish candle was red, bearish candle, inside the bullish value gap, that would be a good confirmation for the continuation for the sell side. So there's no confirmation so far, mostly impulses. That's it for this morning, I guess, because market is just consolidation on this level. So yeah, any more entries, we'll just enter a premium group. We'll be ending the stream around, it's already on our 8 a.m. setup. That is our final cut off for the trades stream, because the next volume would be around 9 to 11 a.m. That's that. So we'll just leave and leave the market for now. Just watch, put some alerts at least. On some level here and some level here. Once grabbing the liquidity there. Best buys are still on 3360 for a good long hold, and lower time frame still noisy. And this bearish candle still has no wick up on the market. One minute. If it goes below this bullish rise gap, makes more sense for the sell. Then there's no more stopping it from tapping this level. Because right now you can see market is respecting this level. So I'll just leave the stream for now. I'll just end the stream at around 8 a.m. So that's our usual cutoff from before. For now, we'll just watch the market. Just leave the market here. There's any more potential entries before I end the stream. Just two possible entries, two possible entries, two possible move on the market, but market is consolidating on this level. We'll be ending the stream in around 6 minutes, guys. There's no more volume here, and that will be at the right time at 8 a.m. exactly. So again, any more entries will be sent to our premium group once we hit London and New York session. London and New York session later on. We will be ending the stream in around 5 minutes. So probably we can see some potential buys next. There we go. That's actually a good move here. That's actually a really good move here. Potential buy at 3378. Market structure right now. Stop losses are around 3375, so there's gonna be wide stop loss. So lot sizes are gonna be quite lower. On this side. This is one of the cleanest confirmation we have so far. Good confirmation here. So I think your range to buy should be around 3377, 3378. Multiple candles consolidation, strong candle here. So I'll enter the setup. Gold buy scalp here. You can buy at 3377. Lower lot size, low lot size, guys. Use low lot size. We have a wide stop loss. This would be my last trade this morning. Best stop loss would be around here at 3373. Very big stop loss, but I'll just be aiming at just below this level. At 3375.30. Entry SL. Let me just lock in that trade. Three three 5.30 is the stop loss, and we'll be targeting some levels here and here and here. Market continues, but again, I'll leave this trade. I'm only using a very small lot size. Small lot size, guys. The SL here is quite large, so use a small lot size. Small lot size only. Small lot size only. So this is your entry range at this bullish value gap. Best SL would be around 3373 again, but no, I don't want to risk quite bigger, quite larger stop loss. So 337 entry is around 77. You can enter some at 76 at least. But I'm just leaving this trade here. So that's that. Alright, that's your trade right there. That's your setup. And we'll be ending the stream soon at 8 o'clock a.m. That's 2 minutes from now. So it's either I just leave it open here and you can see the market go. This is the last entry for this morning. Again, last entry for this morning. So you have your entry, your SL, and your take profits level around 3380. At least this high, the recent high and the next highs. are above there. So market can still consolidate on this entry level here. We're still floating at entry. Again, guys, we're floating at entry. If you do not want to risk anything anymore this morning, you can close this trade at entry if you do not want to risk anything. But I'm only risking a very small lot size. Very small lot size. Okay, I'm risking a small entry trade on this level because our analysis shows a good potential bullish momentum. Again, a good potential bullish momentum. So at least we're having around not 50-50 on our analysis. All right, we're aiming for a 70 to 80% probability on this trade. 70% to 80% probability on this trade. So that's that. Good morning, everyone, and I'll be ending the stream as we hit our 8 a.m. clock. Leave your trades open if you're holding it for a small entry, and if you don't want to risk any more entry, they're still floating at entry, so you can close if you don't want to put any more risk. I'll be holding my trades since I have just a good lot size here and a good confirmation from the market, potential market here, still waiting for a bit more volume. So that is it for now, and see you guys tomorrow for another morning stream. I'll just leave the trade here. Alright, see you then, and any more entries later on will be sent to our premium group. Again, this trade already has a analysis for some buy setups. You have your entry range here, entry range 77, 78, or even 76. Alright, so overall I'm holding a small entry on this setup because there's still some movement, but the confirmations are there. I'm just gonna wait for the setup. So we're all done for this morning, guys. See you tomorrow for another morning stream, and respect the SL and set your TP levels. Right, see you tomorrow and good morning.